Welcome back, everyone. Today we're in a game called Farming Simulator 25. I'm Jewel and this is my farm. We've got to get back to work. We've got a lot left to do, but we've gotten a lot done. We did feed the cows, but we still need to feed them more. We were working on silage. This is the Kinlag map, and it's the fishing expansion DLC. Let's jump in this tractor. We need to go ahead and finish up with some silage if we can. So let's go do that. Let's head off over here. And we do need to finish that field here. Actually, we might need to finish it first. The silage probably should wait just a little bit longer. We're so close to filling it though. But we need a trailer. I guess I'll go on and do it so we can get this trailer for that field. Because we need either that or we gotta go buy a trailer. We need more trailers. We don't have enough just for odd jobs like this, so that we can do more than one type of job. And it's best to have a specified trailer for certain jobs, just to keep it organized. There we go. Alright, let's see what we can do. Finish this up. Welcome to the premiere and or video. Appreciate everybody. Hope you've been enjoying. Check out the playlist if you're interested in map making in the Giants editor. I have tutorials on how to do a lot of things. Not a perfect expert, but I do show what I learn and what I know. So check that out. And you can tell by the video what I teach. You can figure out some of it on your own, even just from things I've shown you. So some things I may not teach, but I've shown enough in some videos that you can figure other videos or other things out that you would be doing. So check that out. Got a few more loads of this. I got to get back to work on my Giants editor. I did a little bit, but I need to get really back going. We got a lot we want to get done, so there we go. I think we're real close. Uh-oh. Hey, quit. Don't you back up. Alright. Are we full yet? No. Apparently not. We're stuck though. There we go. As soon as we get this loaded, I need to go either sell it or feed the cows or something. We really need to feed the cow with it, but we were making the TMR, but it didn't want to do quite right. I don't know. And some people say that some of that ain't necessarily needed, the mineral feed, because they claim it don't do any good. I don't know. I hadn't even played it enough to know whether on this game it does. Now in FS17, I don't even think it took that. It took just 3 different things, and I don't believe it was that. But it's been so long since I done silage. It probably was. I don't even remember, honestly. It could have been FS22, but I don't remember. So I don't remember what they were doing. And even FS22, I think they had mineral feed in it, but I don't think it came about until what, 22? Was it even in that other one? I don't know. Okay, it must be full. Alright, so now we're finally full. This can go for the cows. Whoa! We're gonna go ahead, or we could dump it in this thing over here, because we were gonna finish mixing it. Let's just dump it in here since this is where we are. Let's see if they accept it. Seemingly. Alright, so now we need to either sell that or give it to the cows. I don't know which. I kind of hate to mess with that one since I've already loaded it. I'm just going to get the cows. We'll just pretend that this little bit in here, or most of it, not all of it, but most of it is the cows. How about that? And we'll sell what we need when we need to. We'll sell that load because we loaded it. I got a mess to clean up. Look at this mess I made. Shame on you, Jewel. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. It's free to do so. I appreciate you. Welcome in. And check out the playlist. There's a lot of nice little playlists you can watch of different gameplay. So, there we go. Dump it on in. They need it. They hungry. There we go. Nice. Let's hook up to the water so we can give them some water real quick. And then we'll tend to our field, because we don't want to wait too long, because it'll wither and then we'll just have problems. There we go. You can see it filling up if you look close. Alright, now that's done. Now we need to sell that silage, which I'm not even sure where in the world to take it. Where on earth are we supposed to sell that at? On this map anyway, since this is different. We'll just park this here. Guess we'll be driving this fella right here. We're gonna head to the end. I'll go ahead and check the map, see where we need to sell it. We have 66,000 and something, almost 69, almost 67,000. You can see we have all that to sell. We need to sell it. We need the money. But I'm gonna head down here and then I'll look to see where in the world we're supposed to go. There we go. Alright, let's park here till we look. Where in the world? What do we got here? Oh, I wanted to see something in here real quick first. Corn, we need to go harvest. And what was our other thing we had? Sunflowers. Yeah, we can harvest them. We need to do both of those as soon as possible. And then we got to finish with our soybeans quick as possible too. Alright. So that's good. Let me look over here. Now we did have our onions. Let me see. That's all that. So when we sell our onions, doesn't look like a whole lot of money there going on, does it? What do we have for silage? Anything in here? Let me look. There it is. Okay, the animal dealer, or it's the best price actually. And then Logistics Center West. So the animal dealer, wherever in the world that is. And if you click on it, if you're new, if you click on it, it'll show this tag place. You can tag it if you don't know where it is. Pretend it was a hard build and find, and then you'll see what to do. So now we tagged it, and if you come back out, hit escape, go back out to your map, you'll back out, you'll see it blinking. Now look around, you see that blinking? That should be the animal dealer. So I hadn't been to the animal dealer yet on this map, so let's see where we're gonna go. We're gonna go down, left, go by the store, go past the store, and I think we can get in right here. So we're gonna go over the bridge and in here. Alright, so that's where we're heading, and that's where we'll go. Then we'll see about the onions we gotta finish. See, we got a little bit left over there. I actually need to jump over there real quick and see if I can start them off, but I don't think I can, because my stuff is full. I need another trailer really badly. Let me just check. Can I empty any more of these in? Because my trailer, I need another trailer bad. Need to buy a bunch of trailers. I gotta straighten out a little bit here. I'm getting all crooked on this. There we go. Hey, not so far. It's hard with the keyboard, y'all. Excuses. I know. Gotta have an excuse. Now we got a little bit out of the trailer at least. Well, why in the world? Okay, so let's just get a little out of this with this and then see how much they can go finish, because I don't know if they're going to be able to pick any more up. It looks like it's all gone, but I don't know. We'll see. No, it's still some there. We'll see what they do. Okay. What in the world? I hate that camera doing that. Alright, let them unload just a little bit and then I can start the worker back off. And hopefully it still counts. Hopefully, oh, they're going. Alright, maybe that'll give them a second just to do something. And we'll go take this over here. Or actually, we'll end up selling these soon. But I'm hoping they can keep getting a little bit of stuff. They look like they're being all weird though. Hope they're not going to run off into the other field. We'll just park this out of the way. Because we're probably going to take it somewhere. It's hooked on selling them on the machine over here. But we'll go on and take this. There we go. We're in the wrong lane. We gotta watch what we're doing. Appreciate everybody. Hope you are enjoying. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Share the video. Helps the channel grow. I do. Thank you. Watch the videos and help support the channel. When you watch them through, it helps the hour. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And here we go. Nice little game. Check it out on Steam. That's where I got it. Not sponsored. This is where I bought it. Pretty good game. I like it. I've had each game since FS17 as far as every time they come out with one. And then I went ahead and bought the ones before that. The only one I don't think I don't have actually is the 2009 one. And I think that's the only one. I have 2011, 2013, 15. I have, oops, I'm on the wrong lane. I have 17, 19, 22, 25. So 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 22, and 25. Hey, what are you going in there for? But here's the place. We're going to pull right up. Then we can dump it right in. Hey, what are you getting out for? And you're getting that out? Ay, ay, ay. Look at the horses over there. We just made a decent amount. $6,982 for silage. Cool. And then they have other little spots in here you can buy. And I'm not sure what that one is. Must be manure. I guess you could probably sell manure here is what I'm assuming. I hadn't even looked around here. This is nice. Pretty good. I like some of the other ones they've done better, but... And now we'll head on back and we'll use this trailer to take care of the rest of the soybeans we need. Now on those, I was hoping to buy the windmill and start making it, I'm on the wrong side of the road again, and use it to make the flour for the fish food, just to be doing something. That's not like we really want to be doing that with the fish food stuff, but we want to, you know, use the stuff we can. This tractor's weird, so it's making me steer weird. So I don't know, but the windmill place is like a lot of money. So we would just have to buy it and cheat the money in to buy it if we were even going to use it, because we would probably take forever to save up $457,000 and something just to even get it. Then you got to build it, all the wood, all the stuff. So it's just going to take too long at the rate that I play. I don't play hours and hours off screen. I just can't do that. So we may have to just buy the land itself outright, and then maybe we'll try to do building it ourselves with some of our money, and we'll see. But the main thing is I like to at least show it being done. I mean, it's not that big a deal. Now, if I was trying to do everything I would be doing, have to do stuff off screen. There's just not I wouldn't be able to post that much footage of me doing every single little thing. It's just you just couldn't do it. So I try to post what I do, so we might just end up cheating the money in to buy the windmill place. I don't know. But we still would have to build it. So there's that. Let's just jump in front of him. Alright, let's go over here to this and get this finished so he can finish harvesting. And we'll be all set. Uh-oh. I can't get it because he's going to be getting on making me. Because I believe I have crop destruction on. They must have got rid of the worker. I don't know. So let me back up. Uh-oh. I didn't realize I was that close. But I don't even know how many soybean, if we have enough to even fool with it. But we did make it for the flour. Look at that, that's weird. But here we go. I'm glad we have our grass field, so now we got a nice big grass field to get plenty of grass. We could do bales, make money that way, which is great. I like to do baling and bale wrapping. We need to go do our cornfield. We don't have a corn header. We need to really hurry up and go be doing that too. I might set a worker off in the sunflowers and we'll just see, but I don't know if the worker here is gonna start back going properly. Got a feeling they're not. Let's hope they go back to work without a problem. Nope. Maybe. Yes, please. Yeah? No? Yes, good. I was wondering if they were. Alright, now the sunflowers, I'm not sure, but I think that, I hope that we have enough to, I don't know if we have enough in this trailer to hold the rest of that. I was wanting to hang on to it to take it to that place. This thing can't even drive. Look at how pitiful it is. But that's beautiful. Look at that. I want to get a good shot of it. Look at that. That's beautiful. And it sucked me into the view. Those are the views I like. They need to show more of them. We need to strap a camera, a GoPro to the front of it. That would be a total YouTuber thing to do. Strap a camera on the front of the harvester, the header. Alright, so here we go. We're just going to park this out of the way, just briefly, just to get that here. Now we need to check. We don't have but the one. We need another whole harvester to go do the corn with. But we also needed to go sell some onions. So, why don't we go sell onions? We had 100% here. Why don't we see where to go sell some onions and go do that? I think that makes the most sense. Let's see. Onions. Oh, well, we could have made it at the place and made the onion soup. But I really don't want to wait that long and fight with all that. How much is just the onions? There we go. What do we got? 700. Okay, so 790. 777. Now that's the place to go right there. 777, baby. That's calling my name, but it's not the best price. But it is a train. That does make it more fun. We haven't used the train yet. Where is it? Let's look and see where it is. Maybe it's closer and we'll be like, yeah, of course we're going to go there. Okay, so it says that far. Well, where is that far at? Way over there? But what do you do there? Is it some sort of... What in the world? That's weird. Can't even go there. Like, it's not gonna... It's just gonna do it from wherever you load it at You would have to load it somewhere else, probably here. Why don't they make the tag take you to here instead of there? Because I'm sure you don't load it. I'm sure you load it here, put it in here, and then load the train with it. Is what my thoughts are. But I hadn't done it on this map yet, so we'll have to see. And then you would load it. See, you load it here. Why don't we see where the other place is? Real quick. Where is it? Vegetable place, let's see. Now where's that at? Nothing flashing over there. Where is it? Huh? I'm missing it? Where is it? I'm confused. It's nothing flashing. Wait, there it is. Okay, that's closer. We're gonna go there. Okay, so we're gonna go from the field that we're in, which is here, to here. Okay, so what's the best way to go? Looks like we could cut through here somehow. By this road. No, that's the harvester, my bad. I'm looking at the wrong place. Okay, so if we turn around, we could come this way. Why don't we try that? But then we'd still have to cut back here. At that point, we'd be closer just to go ahead and go down. We could slip through here. Let's try that. We'll try to remember to turn. We gotta go past this four-wheeler, turn the next road, turn back, something like that. Either that or we could slip through right here to get to there. Let's try that. That'd be easier. Let's get back in our tractor or whatever. Right here. Alright, let's slip through if we can. If I'm not backwards and thinking the wrong direction. Slip through to this crack to get to that road. There's a road over here. And we'll just cut through the bushes. You know how that is. It'll be fine. Yes, we're trespassing, but it's a gate, see? Alright, let's go open the gate. Watch them say no because we don't own it. Ah, good. They let me in. We need to buy this field. This is a good field, too. It's kind of steep, though. Come on. We got things to do. Let me out of here. Nice little spot. It's just run down like... That's the road we would have came in to get over here. This is where we did the logs. Picking the logs up. Nice little hillside. There we go. This right here is where it was. Alright. Off we go. To sell the onions. To make some moolah. Okay, we have 76,597. How much are we going to make for a load of onions? That is the question. We're playing chicken with the bus. Uh-oh. Got a car in the way. He got out of the way, but it looked like he almost hit that bus. Alright, let's get in our lane. Gotta remember to drive on the opposite side of the road than I normally would, which is weird for me, and I know my driving is weird for y'all that don't drive that. Okay, so I think I turned here. I hope this is correct. Yeah. And there we go. We should be there soon. Beautiful day. Thank you very much. Onions dropping. I don't like that 37 being there. What's that all about? Turn it off. We're going to turn that off real quick. I don't like that. Untag. Now let's get back in there. There. Now then, jump the onions. Beautiful. Let's see how much we made, y'all. Doesn't look like a whole lot, but we'll see. Pretty good bit, though. Still climbing. Alright. 9,581. Interesting. That's not a whole lot, but it's okay. They put it off over here in a weirdest little place. And I don't like the way they crammed it all up where you have to, where you might run into fences and things. It's kind of weird, honestly. Alright, we need to take this trailer back because we're going to need it to store whatever. We're actually going to need it to store the corn. I'm going to cut around this car. Where is our cornfield? Because I think I'm going to take this to the cornfield. Oh, we're real close. Now, how do we get there? Oh, we should have went this way. Okay, my bad. We're turning around, folks. Hang on to your seat. This car is like, get out of the way. Look, I'll run you over. Don't you know anything from ATS? Ma'am, don't you see how little your car... That just don't look right. The size of that compared to that is just ridiculous. So I think I'm supposed to go this way. So why don't we just head right on up to the cornfield, because we're going to need the trailer. And we need to hurry up and go get a harvester. So our next stop is the store to get a harvester with a corn header. And we can go take it up this high old mountain in a pitiful... We might even throw it on our diesel because I don't feel like driving a harvester that far, that slow. But look how great the view is. Beautiful. Alrighty. We'll head right on up to that field because we gotta harvest it soon. It's over here at the end. We don't want the corn to go and wither on us. Nice little area. We own this place up here. Appreciate everybody. Hope you are enjoying. Here we go. Time for corn. Look at all them rocks over there. There we go. We're real close. This is it, ain't it? I believe this is it. So we're just going to park here. But that should be my field. And it's ready to harvest. Okay. Beautiful corn. Look at it. Gorgeous. Ready to go. Get me out of here. Alright, so let's go to the store. So we're just going to head there now. We just pretend like we took a taxi. Okay, the taxi took us here. We'll just jump in this vehicle. Alright, out. Get out of there. Now, let's hit this. Hit P as in Peter. Go find us a harvester to the rescue. And we also need to get a corn header. Here's a corn header, but let's look at the harvester first. I don't know what I should get. I'm going to have to borrow money either way. Look how much they cost. Wow. And it's got to have, we need a sunflower header anyway, and the corn one. So, we just as well borrow the money. Which one do y'all want? If we're borrowing money, we should just get the biggest, baddest. No, I'm just kidding. We'll borrow just a hair of money. We'll just borrow the exact price for this harvester. How about that? Alright, hit F12. Go borrow a little bit of this moolah. Grandpa gave me the money. Don't blame me for what Grandpa does. We'll borrow extra. A little bit extra. Because we still have to buy a header. Add the money. Thank you much, Grandpa. Alright. He said it was my gift. He said I was perfect. Uh-huh. Sure, Grandpa. Okay. So, standard wheel setup. They almost all look pretty similar. So, and then this doesn't do anything. Why? I don't know. Why is it there if it doesn't do anything? And there we go. We're going to buy it because we're going to need it. And then we also need to look at the combinations so we can get the header. But that's not the right header. We need one that does the other stuff. So I bought a Did I just buy a harvester that's not gonna work? Like, what's up with that? I put to the thing. Is it still gonna work? It shows this. Look, this is the picture here. Then you jump in there on the combinations and they don't show that. Now, you tell me what's up with that. It should automatically show you one that's for both. So apparently, I don't know, but apparently this ain't gonna fit one of them. Like, that's ridiculous. So then they show this one. So it makes me want to buy this yellow one, which I kind of like more. Y'all see that? Y'all see what I'm up against? Because as sure as I buy that other one, they're gonna say, nah, it don't fit. So now, what am I gonna do with? We'll just use it for the other field. Now we gotta borrow more money. I'm gonna borrow a decent amount this time. We're gonna borrow like 500 grand. Add the money. Now we're gonna get the yellow one. We're gonna get the corn and the sunflower one. I mean, what else is there? Look at these. That's just, see? What size is it? 10, 6. We ought to just go on and bite the bullet and get the bigger one. Alright, we're gonna get this one. We're gonna get the yellow one. Yes, thank you. And then we want to go back one, go to the combination to get the right harvester. Up 700 grand. Okay, fine. We need 700 grand. We gotta borrow some more money. And it's raining on us, y'all. Grandpa. He's laughing. He's like, here, take it. Okay, Grandpa. Thanks. It's getting dark on us. We're gonna have to go to sleep, y'all. Now we got $1 million from Grandpa. He's laughing. Okay, we're just gonna hit combination here. We're gonna get this, and we need a header, I guess. So I guess we're gonna be buying that. So this better fit that other thing too. Now see, they're not even changing this. That's just silly. Huh. I don't know why they set things up like this. They claimed this was the one. It better work. If it don't, I'm gonna be irritated. And I'm assuming that fits that other thing. I don't know. They didn't say it did. Yeah, they don't really say. We'll do it to see. Spare wheel. No problem. Main color. I don't mind it being black, but hey, we bought a yellow one. Why don't we go yellow? That says John Deere. Huh. Whatever. There we go. If we're going yellow, let's go. Design. What black? I don't mind the black little. I don't mind that part being black. What is this? Rims? I like white rims. Okay. Now. Good. Now we're going to buy that. Let's see if it's any good. Alright, do we have everything we need? Please tell me yes. Whoa! I didn't grab that. What are they doing? They bought 2 of them. I never clicked it. You did? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I was fixing to say I thought I saw 2 of these. Alright, let's hook it up. That yellow is definitely not the same yellow. Alright, let's grab this. I like this one pretty good. It's pretty. Look at that big old pipe there, y'all. That's nice. I'm glad I picked this one. Now it's getting dark on us. We're gonna have to go to sleep. The steering would be better, but it's not. Alright. Now we're gonna have to try to put it on this thing over here. Carefully. Hopefully we can slip over there with this stuff in the way. Yeah, we're driving over the top of it. But we're already driving over something else. I didn't even see that there. I never even saw that fork there. Get out of the way. Alright, we gotta get out. Move all this junk out of the way. Hey, get away from there. There. We could pick that up, but I ain't gonna do it. Turn on the lights. Camera action. Alright, Jewel, hurry up. Don't tell me you don't fit. Now what's going on with this? Let me see what I can see. How are we gonna do this? It's not acting like it's gonna work. I don't know. It's probably not the right one. And this thing's in the way. We'd have to back into it. Is it gonna work? No. How you lock it in? F12, let's see. It don't show. So I don't think it's locked in. No. It's not. Y'all see it's all up in the rear end of the thing. It's not gonna stay on there. Well, it's probably not the right trailer for it. So we're gonna have to unhook this. Hey, I unhooked it. Come on. Well, now we're caught on the red one, which is insane. Okay, I'm done with that. Thank you very much. I'm pressing go, but it won't go. So nothing I can do. Well. It's not letting me pick it up now. Okay. There we go. We're gonna drive it on the back of this truck. Can we even see what we're doing here? Nope. Where'd my headlight go? Let me get in here. That ain't much help. Uh-oh. Now I gotta get back out. Why are they doing that? Are the wheels too big? Yeah. It's too big to get on here. Wow, that thing's big. We ain't gonna be able to fit on there. Fine, we'll drive it, but I'm gonna have to make it daylight. So we're gonna go pull up here and then make it daylight and come back to it. Watch them say we can't fit out here. Yep. That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Probably gonna have to pick a longer trailer thing. Did it say we could have made it longer? Let's go look. Unless we take and lay it on the truck and drive it there with that. Not a bad idea. Let's look. Even though it's raining, let me see. We picked a bigger header. No, it didn't change that, so it says combination. It said that. It didn't show a trailer header. I mean a trailer. Customize it. Don't have one. See? So there's nothing you can do. That combination don't show one. So now you gotta look at this. I think that's the one we bought. And then check its combination. And it don't have a trailer one. And it don't have another customized thing to show what to get for it. Ain't that ridiculous, y'all? Look at that. And then here's the header trailer. I guess this is the longer ones. And so we must have bought this junk. And we need something longer. And then there's this really long one. Why don't we just try the really long one? Oh, wait a minute. It says combination. It should tell us then. They should tell us that anyway. See, we can't go with them. See? It's not showing the, now that one's showing longer ones, but not showing the one we have. See, that ain't right. That ain't right. So which one is it? This one. Okay. That one. We'll buy this one. Okay. And well, since it looks better black, we'll go black. And, we could go white with this top piece and see how that looks. And then it'll be yellow too. Alright, we'll buy that one, since that's what they claim is it. And the other one wasn't. It's a smaller one. And now, there it is over here. We'll move this guy out of the way. If it'll let me. Get out of the way. Now, this needs to be scooted over because it's not even landing right. What in the world is it stuck on there for? I gotta hurry up and make it daylight. This is all kinds of nonsense. What is wrong with this thing? Shouldn't be on 2 wheels, y'all. What? Now that don't make a bit of sense. We're gonna sell it. Okay. That's ridiculous. Well, they have all kind of stuff. Let's see. Yeah, that's not what I'm looking for. Where's my place to sell this stuff? That ain't it. Tools, vehicles. Okay. Harvester. I don't even know what it is. That ain't it. Let me see. There. But I don't know if that's the one on my farm. Okay, 0 months, 100% working out. So this is probably it. Okay. See, now we got it. But I'm going to sleep. This is too much of this nonsense. So let's go back to the house. Wherever the world the house stuff is. And then visit the house. Need to go in, go to bed. Make it daylight. Go to 9. Off to sleep we go. What a mess. We can't get our corn harvested if we don't hurry. We might get started, but I don't know about finishing. Ay, Grandpa. Stop laughing. He's like, I loaned you all that money. I know, it's crazy. When I sell 1,000,000 fish, I'll pay you back. Okay, so now we're gonna go back. Get in this and hurry. See if we can stick it on this. I hope it works this time. And I don't know if they want me to come in from the other side or what they whine about. But they whine a lot about this stuff. So what do we got? What do y'all want? Y'all happy with that angle or no? I feel like it's a pretty good spot. Right? Okay, it worked. Good. Finally. Now let me see if they let me get my little rear end over there and hook up to it. This little New Holland. Come on. Just do it. Don't do that to me. You know good and well I don't want to do all that nonsense. They want me to do all the little nonsense of backing around, all that stuff. This is ridiculous. Oh boy. Happy? Happy now, huh? Alright, let's see if we can get out of here, y'all. Run, Jet, run! Please. Quit wiggling. Go. They wasn't gonna let us escape. They was not having it. There we go. Off we go to the cornfield. Y'all get out of the way, please. We're not stopping for anybody, so you need to move. Oh, well, what are you doing? I thought they was running from me, but they was just getting in the turning lane. I was like, what? Well, here we go. Now that's a nice view. Look at that. Traveling to get corn. And we still have sunflowers to get. Alright, let's jump back in. See how high up in the air they put us? We'll never know what's going on with the back of this thing. And that's not a good thing. Because we're going to get caught on, hooked up on something. They really, I don't like all this narrowness. I like to build room for people to pull off the edge of the road if you need to. So that's a little weird to me. It's not that I don't like it in some ways. It's just, it's a little much for when you're trying to actually use a lot of big equipment. Alright, you little wiggle worm, get in there. You're really gonna try my patience, ain't you? Fine, drive over it and create a catastrophe. Get out. Just get out. Drag your little butt over here. Do I have to walk you across the bridge holding your hand, huh? Behave yourself. Alright. Are you gonna mind? Please. Come on, stop running up on walls and stuff. This is so bad. We fell into the beyond. Okay. I just want to scoot it over so we can go. I'm sorry. Pitiful. Pitiful. They should make it wider. What? I ain't even touched nothing over there. Cry babies. Alrighty. It's gonna take 10 minutes just to drive up there. Look at this mess. That feels a little weird to me, the way they made that part. I think I would have liked the trees in the forest right there more, and just sprinkle in some of those rocks. The plain part of the dirt, just, I don't know, seems weird. Alright, come on now. Hurry up. Jet One Farm coming to the rescue. Uh-oh. Somebody's in the road wanting to get it run over. Beautiful. Nice car, huh? You want to do stuff like that? Can I pick up these cars? Because I'm finna pitch them. Can I? No, I can't pick them up. Shame on them not letting me throw that car off the edge over here. Just take it with me. We're coating it on our back. Happy? What? I hear a car in front of me. That's why I'm not gonna... We're just gonna jog this puppy. Sorry. Pardon me. Okay, y'all through getting in my way? Thank you. Stay out of the way and you won't get run over. Off we go. Looks like something up there. What is it? I can't be looking. I gotta get up out of here. Hurry! Crazy drivers. Not me. Them. They the ones staying in the way of a big old beautiful harvester trying to go harvest their field. They can't be respectful. And let somebody by? I mean, yeah, I know they can drive down the road too, but I mean, common courtesy says get out of the way. Yeah, the jet coming, you should move. I warn everybody with my tag back there. They know the jet's coming, so they need to move. So you got this red car thinking they gonna come around here and mess me up. It's alright. Now I should have done got this parked somewhere, because I'm not gonna have room up here. I think I'm gonna park it on this angle. Like this, right here. Just enough room to hopefully come back and get it. If I can climb over all the fencing. Ay, ay, ay. And I'll move my trailer. I'm just gonna stop here and move the trailer. They don't give you no room. I like fields with room. So that's a little bit annoying to me, honestly. I like to have plenty of room to park our equipment till we wait till we do our field. But no, they want to be mess makers. And I can't even get through this gate, I bet you. We'll see. Then that means you'd have to tote that in there and all that nonsense. I don't like that. I think they should give you more room. If they're going to build it where you got room to play it. Nah. That can stay in the road, I don't care. Uh-oh. See? This ain't gonna fit. Alright, so what we're gonna have to do, if we can barely fit over the gate, let's see. Maybe. Oh, miracle. Come on now. Jump, jump, jump. There you go. Just wiggle your way in. Alright. Now, we're gonna get this puppy started. What do we gotta do? Let's turn it on, unfold it, and get going. Pipe out. Okay, we already did all that. And turn it on. And V to lower. Now, let's go see what we got. Beautiful. Perfect. Now, you have to hold H down and then set your field up, which I don't mind. Let's just see what theirs gives us. I said okay. What are they doing now? Let me look. Why did it not show up? Okay, the steering assist is on. Show lines on. That's what the problem is. And then the cruise control deactivation, manual or automatic. I think we're okay there. Okay. So now, let me back up and get this puppy back where it belongs. Now, what you do now, you had to hold down H as in health. And then it'll pop that up so you can get your steering assist. And then I believe you hit H again. And it hits that green line. And then if you press forward, it's going to keep you on that green line. And you're just holding down on your keyboard the W key. But if you want it to go on its own and stay on the green line, you can hit 3 and hold it down. Well, I just hit it once and it worked. But used to, you had to hold it down for a second. But it turned on. If you look at the bottom left, right hand corner, it says 18 at the bottom of that speedometer thing. That is making it go just basically drive straight. So it's just holding the gas, kind of like a cruise control deal. So now if you hit H again in the middle, it turns that on. You hit it once, and then you're going to hit 3 again, and it's going to turn it on to make it pull and keep going. And then you can just keep doing that to keep going around. And then you're just going to back up, turn, and you could do it free-handed, or you got to hit H again to hit that middle green line, and then hit 3 again to turn it back on. For the people who wanted to use the steering assist. I hadn't been using it lately. I did on my Riverbend map, but it's been so long since I've used it, I had forgotten what button it was, and it was H. My problem was that you have to hold the button down, and I wasn't doing that. Because it hires a worker if you just touch it. But if you hold the button down, then you got it. So see, we can just keep turning it, hitting 3, and then it'll go. And you can get rid of the lines after you get the flow of it and you know where the directions are. You can take away those lines, and you want that. Look at the beautiful scenery up here. Gorgeous. And see, we can just back up after we get to here. But it just helps you keep everything straight if you don't want to be dealing with wiggling all over, which I wiggle a lot, a whole lot. But if you want to turn them off, you're going to have to hold it down and then turn it off, the lines. And now it looks good. And now we got this trailer in the way. I hope it's not going to be a problem. But we'll see. Looks like we're going to hit it. Maybe, but not too bad. Good. Now I think if I turn it, we've done the headland, and now we can go up and down. I think the lines were up and down. So I'm just going to turn here. And then we'll hit the H again. Once you've turned it on, you can just hit it. And it should take off and go line up. Because the lines aren't showing, but it's still there. So now it's going to go up and down, up and down. But isn't that beautiful? We got beautiful scenery. We're doing our corn, which is so cool. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Beautiful background. Man. And if you want, you can just turn around. Be careful, you got to back up a little. And then we'll do that and hit the button again. Once we turn, hit H and 3. And it wiggled a little because I didn't hit it quick enough, but you can see we'll have to get that little speck. But we got traffic jams. We're doing all our beautiful corn. Let's look down in there. Look at that. You can see it going into the slots. We'll go in here for a minute. Whoa, look at that. Nice. And we're just driving up a little. Then we can turn around. Try to get it going back the other way again. Hit H. Hit 3. And it should straighten her out. It's going to be crooked in the back. But let's watch this on the inside for a minute. Look at all that corn going in there. Look at that. That's beautiful. I wish they still didn't give us a good enough view. It's better, but it ain't. We need an overview where we're looking down over it more. But look at that beautiful corn. We'll do one more in cab and then we'll back out again. I love the corn though. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now this side, remember we had that crooked piece, so we might have missed some. We did. We'll have to come back later for that. And we might miss a little more since I was over a little bit. But look at that. That's just pretty. You can see it going in there on the left. You can see it better on the left. The corn's just going in there. That's cool. Nice. Uh-oh, we're full. Alright, I'm going to back up a hair. We're going to jump out. Look at that. And then all our stuff in there. We'll run over here and get this. And hopefully the rest of it will fit in that harvester and we won't have to use any more trailers over here. I hope. I think it will. It looks like it will. And then we got to get that speck. And I hope I didn't turn too soon. but we'll see. And we'll jump in here. They really made it run a little bit too slow. We're going to hit the pipe out. We're going to get out of this view so we can see. And we'll have to pull up some. Or back up. Let's just back up. There we go. We need to back up anyway. Looks like we drove over some of that crop. Nice. Now we'll see how much it holds. We got it going on, y'all. Look at the background. It's all beautiful. Look at this background over here. Absolutely gorgeous. My, my, my. What are we gonna do? Got a traffic jam over there. I think that's one of the better views. Like something like that. Now, let's go ahead and we can go ahead and hit this back on and down. And then hit the H again. Should take us back onto the thing. And close the pipe if we want. Okay, it looks like we need to get some of that. So let's back up and get the pieces we missed. Real quick, because that was that weird turn I did a while ago. And then we'll turn here. And we'll have to back up to get that piece that we're passing there. And again, we can just hit H and 3, and it'll take it over for us. Look at them birds. Looks like stork. Yep. Nice. But at least we're getting corn, and this field was a reasonable field, and it's something we could deal with. Now, see, we'll have to fix that one. We'll back up. But we'll go ahead and get that piece we missed while we're at it before we finish, because it's right here by us. So we'll grab this piece real quick and then back up and get on over there. We're doing good. Alright, we got them two. Let's back on up. Get over here. Couple more passes, about 3 maybe. They're small passes. There we go. Then we'll be able, next episode, we'll do our sunflowers. Since we already have this header. And now we can turn that H, hit H, and then hit 3 again. Because we had left on the steering assist. And off we go. Just helps you out a little bit. I used to use it a lot in Riverbend, but I kind of had quit using it. But I decided I better use it a little bit. It's so much easier to deal with because you're not going all crooked. So, and we're gonna go ahead and get this last little bit. We hope that it's all gonna hold. Turn on the H. There we go. Looking good. Nice little area. Beautiful scenery. Beautiful corn, the way that they make it go in there. Oh, missed a piece. Let's get it. You can see it better when it's just 1 or 2. They didn't really show the corn part very good there. Alright. We'll back up. Go get this done. I wonder what that poor worker on the carrot field is doing. They're probably like, what? You ain't came back yet. And there we go. We got one more after this. Then we'll check on our carrots and then we'll probably be done. I don't think I'll drive this back yet. We'll just jump back over there. We'll drive this back probably on the next episode. But look, at least it held one trailer and the rest of it fit in here, which is great. So that's a whole lot better. Nice. We'll just drive over here. I don't know if we can get out, but we'll get out if we can and put it on that thing, but we'll see. I don't know. They'll probably act like we can't get out. But we might get lucky. No. Maybe. I'm wiggling it, trying. How did we get in if we can't get out, y'all? There we go. Just keep wiggling it. Alright, this is up high, so it's probably going to bump the trailer. I'm going to wiggle back a little. Try to... Now let's look at it. I think that's good enough. Let's tip it just a little. It didn't snatch it on there. There it is. There it is. Alright. But this ain't lined up where I can get a hold of it, so we're just going to turn this here. Scoot it out of the road since they being ugly with it. Come on. What? I got the strongman on. Okay, we'll take this off. And now try to stop me. There. Can y'all get by now? Hello? Well, if you can't get by, I'm not going to try to help you. What? Now we got lost our... Oh, brother. Well, we just knocking everything everywhere. But you can stay in the road, sir. You just... No. Just stay. You did it. You did it, ma'am. You couldn't just go. Shame on you. Making me do all this. Shame on you. How dare they? Let's see what we got here. I think we're backwards, ain't we? Yeah. You ramming me? You want to get... Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's not working. For some reason the grab ain't working. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's see. See if we can hook up or not. The car's in the way now, so I don't know if they're gonna let us. I'll try to knock it this way. Maybe we get lucky. Alright. But it didn't lock on there. Did it? We might have to drive it on back. And hope it stays. Let's drive it back. I know the episode's a little longer. But we want to get this old crazy thing back to the property. What I'd rather do is just buy equipment for certain areas so we don't have to transport. But we'll do it. We'll drive it back. You can tell it's wiggling, so it's probably not locked on there. It's crooked, I think. It's not even on the way that it's supposed to be on there. Got people blowing horns at me. How rude. They don't like their farmers. Most people around here blow the horn to wave and say hello, not to say, I don't like you, get out of here. See how it's wiggling? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Grandpa, I'm coming. He said, I spent a lot of money. Get that equipment home. Hurry up. Oh boy. We had a hard day's working getting corn. And it's time to go home. Appreciate everybody. Hope you are enjoying. We got to get this stuff moving because, my goodness. But I never did. These headers are always a pain. I don't know why they don't make them better than that. I prefer them just staying on the machine and making the map wide enough that you can drive it there because they're pretty pitiful with their trailers, honestly. They should just automatically stick to it. It shouldn't have any fighting and nonsense of falling off and all that. It should just work. Alright, where's our little bridge at? I think this it? No. I mean, I could go that way, but I'm not going to. They got horns blowing again. Naughty drivers. They need a flyby on my jet. They won't be blowing that horn no more, no more. Here we go. We'll probably leave the trailer back at the cornfield. And then we'll deal with it later. But we're at least going to peek and see what our onion situation is. And this is pitiful because how they want us to drive. That's a pitiful thing. Pitiful. We'll cut through again over here where we know we can. Right up here. Because we still do need to, on the next episode, do that sunflower field. So we'll at least drive it to that field or close to that field. We're going to cut right through underneath here. Let's see what we got. I think I left that gate open, so we should be good on that. Let's hope this can handle all this terrain and uphill battle. Look at the beautiful scenery though. Nice little drive on a beautiful day. Beautiful. Alright, we'll cut through here. Retrace our steps. Try not to make new steps in their field that we shouldn't even be driving in. Oh, we made double field. They're gonna think a diesel came in here with all these extra tire marks. Look at that. Alright, so we need to move on up to the other field. Slowly but surely. And then we'll just see what the onions thing. It looks like they just stopped from earlier when I did that. Looks like they ain't even do anything as soon as I left them. They stopped. Alright, we're heading to the sunflower field and then we're good. We're gonna call it after that. We now have our soybeans harvested. We have our silage done, at least enough of it that we could sell some. And now we need to get these poor, pitiful sunflowers. I'm just gonna unhook and load it. I'm not gonna do it, but we're just gonna hook it up and put it in the field. And then we'll be done with that and be happy with it. We'll just cut right through here since they want to be pitiful with everything. We could go ahead and snip off this corner back. Oh wait, we got corn in there by screaming. Fine, we gotta wait. We gotta wait for a trailer. That's fine. We'll do that on the next episode. I forgot we had that in there. Let me turn off this since they're not gonna do anything. They're full anyway. I think I'm gonna leave them going, and just next episode we'll let them finish. We'll get some trailers and get it finished up and let her finish. Hopefully she can finish or he can finish. But anyway, we're gonna call that a video here. I hope you enjoy. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. In the next episode we're gonna do this pitiful looking sunflower field, and I'm gonna call that a video here. Please hit that like button, subscribe, turn on your notification bell if you want to receive a notification every time I post a video. Goodbye, everybody.